Hey, how's everybody doing today? Happy Nano and also happy Veterans Day for anybody out there who served or has had a loved one who has served. My husband was off today, so we had an earlier brunch so that I could do the lunchtime right. How's everybody doing?
I just had my 3-month check-in post-surgery, and he said
And
everything is going super well, and he thinks the next 3 months will be really good too. So I wasn't expecting bad news, but like hearing the good news from the doctor, like, is an extra special type of thing. So I'm very happy this afternoon. Yeah.
awesome.
Fantastic.
Everybody else doing well?
We're here. The brain is not fully braining, but that's okay, because when is it ever for me? Like, that is the earliest form of my brand that has been publicly put on the internet. And it's even though I try to get rid of it, it just comes back with the burning vengeance. So if I'm gonna be a mess, I'm gonna be a hot one. You know? That's the vibe.
Yes, I feel that.
Very true. All aboard the Happiness Express right here. I'm actually I did some writing sprints this morning, and this is the first day where I'm like, it only took me to November 11th to start feeling somewhat adequate about my nano project. Let's not say good. Let's not go ahead and say good yet, but adequate about it. But I had fortunately the entire day off today, so I'm just enjoying it in my post-hurricane sunshine down here in Florida. So
yes.
Could be worse.
Yes, I think we're still getting those final bands because we have sunshine, and then we'll have clouds with a little bit of wind, and then we'll have sunshine again. So I think it's going to be pretty sunny once it's done, because last time I looked, there was nothing else. So it's once it's completely gone, I think we'll have all the sunshine. I'm just last bands, go away. And I'm feeling pretty good about my nano project. That's because I got way ahead in the first week before all of the election chaos, which I knew was going to be very distracting. So the last couple of days, I've been able to do some artwork and, try to put my focus on that kind of stuff. So I learned from my first nano. Because my first nano was also during an election season, and for a week and a half, it was so long drawn out. It's stress, what's happening? I'm I just need certainty. I just need to know what the is, so I can deal with it. I don't like things thrown up in the air. So once everything is settled, then I'm okay, I can deal. So I've gotten to do a lot of artwork. So I'm very happy about that. We are going to hop into a sprint really quick. We're going to start with 25 minutes. But first, really quick, if you guys want to go around, since we're here, let everybody know who you are. And I'm going to pop up the chat and say hi to Laura, Cad the chat. The Secret Mario Lad, hello, and Essie is here. Tahima is here. Hello. Becca,
Are we just going popcorn? Is that
Is Laura going first with the introduction? Am I going first? Is it whoever?
Go ahead. Oh, we can go clockwise. Let's do clockwise because it's easier. However y'all want to do it.
Okay. My name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the self-published author of 7 books. I don't have the 7th in my hand yet because things were crazy. But it's a young adult paranormal romance trilogy, a new adult sci-fi romance trilogy, and a young adult dystopian romance, which is a standalone called The Matchmakers that came out 4 days ago. I purposely did it not on election day, even though most books are published on a Tuesday, because I was like, nope, don't want to do that. It is about a corrupt government, hence the dystopian. And I was like, no. But I had a lot of fun writing that. And so if you're interested in any of my books, they're basically everywhere. But paperbacks are only on Amazon, or signed paperbacks are at my Ko-fi page,
which is linked below. Kelli.
Hi, I am Kelli. I am a genre-hopping writer, trier of hobbies, and debuting author of Fall of 2023. I'm also one half of the Writish podcast.
Which I forgot to say.
It's
Sorry.
okay. I got us. Don't worry. And you can check out our wonderful backlog, as we are currently working on season 4. And if you like my
cute little fox earrings and would like to support an Indigenous artist, go check out Beadwork by Jordan on Instagram. And I believe her Etsy shop is linked there. And use code InkFox10 and you can get 10% off your first order. And she does do custom orders.
Beautiful.
Cute. Yeah. I feel like I'm hanging out with such a dynamic duo today between these two. But hi everyone, my name is Laura, aka LP Savage, aka the New Beach Novelist, which is my website where I post, try to post weekly, but it's been turning into monthly nowadays, regularly content and other things via Instagram. And I hang out on media streams and often with Zara as well. And actually will be popping up on her channel on Sunday. But I am primarily unpublished except for a anthology of short stories, and I'm currently traditionally querying. So everyone keep everything crossed for me right now.
And hello to Morgan. I am Nita Vixen of Fiction here on YouTube. That is Loki growling. So sorry. Everybody is off today and home and hanging out. So Loki's like, I kept trying to put him out, but then he comes and scratches on the door because he wants to come in. I'm like, make up your mind, dude.
Well, no, Riley's the same way. She's like, I need to have access to every human and preferably all the humans together. But yeah.
Just we'll hurt everyone.
Exactly. So guys, let us know what you're working on today, and then we'll also hop right into it with our first sprint. We are going to do 25 minutes, and he's already so sorry. Loki being Loki. I'm going to mute in a second, but we are going to get started with that first sprint. And happy sprinting, everyone, in 3, 2, 1. Let's get some words or whatever you're doing today. Welcome back, everybody.
Oh, I hear an echo.
Oh, I do too. But sometimes StreamYard will fix it if we give it a second. How did everybody do for that sprint?
Let Sarah go first.
Vera's like, oh, do I have to?
How'd you do, dear?
So I added your scripting the book event that I want to be part of this Sunday at noon to my website because I apparently forgot to do that after I agreed to be on it. I didn't add this to my website because I completely forgot to ask you for the thumbnail, so I might ask you for that retroactively. And then I was just working on contract templates for my publishing company because I realized I was like, why do I keep rebuilding these from scratch? I'm going to the same person for covers. If I ever need illustrations for other books, it's always going to be you. If I, multiple people I've signed are doing trilogies, and I signed the first book, and then I'll be signing like books 2 and 3 together. There's no reason for me to have to do this over and over again. So I've just made templates.
Okay.
Proud of you.
That brought it back. Thank you, Sarah. I had a thought earlier backstage that I could not remember for the life of me. It came back, okay? Y'all, it came back.
Let's get it before it goes again.
Go for it.
Okay, so Nia, not to put you on the spot because I was gonna talk to you about this backstage, but now we're on the spot. You're welcome. Anyway.
She's gonna be resuming the work. She was waiting for a personal social life to
No, listen, this is yesterday I was looking on Pet Finder like you do when you want to get your like all cute pet fill and oh, I hope they get good homes, right? Okay. I was looking for kittens. This popped up under the category of kitten. Boo the bunny.
Oh my goodness.
Right? Yeah. So I got the idea, oh my God, a child's book about a bunny who wants to be a rabbit. The theme can be accepting yourself as you are because you're amazing. And then Bree was like, oh my gosh, I love this. Do that child's book. And I'm like, who's going to draw it? And I was like, Nia.
dumb question.
Oh my gosh. That looks absolutely adorable.
Wait, so it's a bunny that wants to be a kitten? Was that the...
Yeah, that's the idea is that the bunny wants to be a cat. And the theme of the book is going to be like, even though the bunny thinks that cats are really cool, bunnies are also really cool.
They really are.
I'm already imagining, Nia, your designs are going to somehow be turned into a plush then later that my future child will have. This is going to happen.
Just like Loki's going to want one. The kid's going to want one. Yeah.
The girls are going to want them. I think it's going to be great. And the bunny's name is Boo, so it can come out around Halloween time. Maybe the bunny dresses up as a cat for Halloween. Just throwing it out there. No one take this idea, okay? This is going to be me and Nia.
You heard it here first.
I will market it for you guys. I'm pro this idea, but I'm going to let you just have it.
But that
also,
was
because me writing a children's book would be a mess because I am not as concise as it requires to be to write a children's book. I was like, my long prose of fantasy is what keeps me going.
I don't know how to do a children's book. I will look into it though, because this was a really cute idea. And I was like, I want to do it. But
yes,
that's sprint. I did mom things, got lunch ready for the girls. We're having chicken nuggets today. And did some reviewing of some scenes I've already written. So as I've discussed before, Nano's kind of like a hot mess. And what I am accepting is that it's okay because I don't have to win every Nano if I'm walking away with a strong, like, X amount of words that are written that I didn't have before.
I love that.
Yes, I agree. Like Nano should on a personal level be whatever it is that you succeed at for as far as writing goes. It doesn't have to be that 50. You can be a rebel. Make Nano what you need it to be for you for the month of November. Be a rebel. Do it. I'm all for it.
I think honestly with me for this nano and also for status update, I did about 618 words in that sprint. And I am literally meandering for this entire nano. Like I came in with probably my loosest outline for a book ever. And because I'm usually like a really hardcore plotter, like I have my research and my like outline, and then like a couple other like character diaries and my descriptions. And this time I'm like, I have a really long notes app note on my phone of just all the ideas for the past like year that I've had since like my conception of this novel that I have, and that's what I'm going with, and it's just going to take its own course. And I feel like the editing is going to be super fun for this, because right now I just entered in what I think is going to be like my act 2, and like my main character enters this like new kingdom with this new castle, and it's basically just being like, all right, what is she seeing, what is she doing right now? I'm going to find something interesting to edit out of this for right now.
Oh, that actually sounds fun though. A little bit of discovery writing here. So yes, fun. I want to really quick, because people came in. I think we caught some of these. We caught Becca and Cool Gamer, of course, and we caught Morgan. And then we left off here with Tiffany came in. Tiffany has a busy day today, so hello. Essie says, working on fantasy historical fiction novel. I love so many words in that. Fantasy historical fiction. Yes, here for it. And then because Loki was being very loud earlier, wanted to give his intro. Totally agree. Elizabeth came in. Hello, Elizabeth. Shannon came by. Shannon, I think, just finished up their stream or is wrapping up their stream. Hi. We were actually working on similar things today. Shannon's been working with Midjourney, and I've been throwing some of my art through Artbreeder and Midjourney to see just what the AI would do with my art. So it's been a lot of fun playing with the AI stuff. And then no writing yet this lunch sprint for me. The kiddo, me and the kiddo, so I can put him down for a nap. Oh, naps are important. System don't have to worry about waking him up when I make food. Oh, good. Sorry. Yay, yes. I've mostly eaten. The rest of my food is sitting here, and I might get back to it. Slithers in, says Sako. Hey, Sako, how are you? Rachel is here. Hello. Hope you are having a wonderful day as well. Lindsay is here. Hello. And people saying hi to each other, which is always fantastic. Angela's having lunch. And Joanne is here and saying hi to everybody. Deidre is here. Hello. YouTube shows me on the streams. That have nothing to do with writing. Oh my goodness. And Heather's here. Hello. Deidre says, off for more assignments. Okay, good luck with getting all of the things done that you need to do. Regina said, just got off the phone with her sister-in-law. Hello, Regina, and I hope that your mom is recovering well. Let us know how everything is going. And Regina's saying hi to everybody. Becca says wrote 272 words, but had a research distraction. I love research distractions, but I know it can be bothersome sometimes when you want to get words, but I love the research rabbit holes. They're fantastic. And more people saying hi to each other, which I love. Essie got 367 words, which is awesome. A lop-eared bunny. Oh my gosh. I love this. This is about Kelly's book idea, which I'm all for. I have 3 children's book ideas revolving 3 of them around Loki, and then I have 2 other ones for some of our dogs that have gone, but that my kids grew up with. They were wonderful dogs, and so I want to write little stories about them. So I'm here for it. Tracy got 503 words and more hellos. Joanna says, I didn't get any writing done, just joined the sprint. You know what? You're here now. So we're going to hop into another sprint. I think we're going to do another 25-minute, and then our last one, we'll see how much time we have, because it is a lunch hour, and I told everybody an hour and a half. So I'm not going to keep anybody much past the lunch hour. I agree. Any words written during Nano is a total win. 100%. Esther came by. Hello, hello. I hope everybody had a productive lunch. We are working on it. We are working on it. It's already lunch where you guys are. Yes, it is. It is. Most of us are on the East Coast. We're all Eastern.
Mhm.
So it actually is lunchtime, lunch hour for us. Yes.
Aw.
Eva came by. Hello, Eva. Welcome, welcome. I'm just sitting down with lunch to work while I eat. Nice. Working on a short story edits for first today. Nice. Let's get those edits taken care of. And I'm actually in a research rabbit hole right now, ironically. They are the best. But do try not to get too far down so that you can get your work done. Bookmark if you have to, if it's getting a little bit too intense, because I can go down research for hours. It's ridiculous. And I'll look up and I'm like, why is the sun going down? What happened to my day?
And the
But I
number of
learned lots
tabs
of
in your
random
browser
stuff.
starts to grow exponentially too.
And I don't want to close them because I'm like, I'm going to need this later. I need to
Mhm.
know all of these things. All done. Oh, so yeah, very early on the Pacific Coast. And yeah, coming up right up on the lunchtime for Eva. All right, so my timers, I just have them so that they keep going. And this is how long we've been talking, that there's only 8 minutes left on this one. So I'm going to back it up so we can do a 25-minute sprint. Let me find it. 23, 24. 25. Here we go. And I think it's still going. So yes, perfect. Well, no, that's actually 24 minutes. There we go. All right. If you guys are ready, happy sprinting, and I'll see you guys back in 25 minutes. Okay. How did everybody do for that sprint? Go ahead and if you guys want to go clockwise around and let us know. We also had more chat going on. Um,
I said goodbye to my cousins who are going back to LA, and then I did more contract stuff. I did a bunch of tax stuff yesterday. I have not been able to edit Kelly's book yet today or at all yesterday. So third sprint, I will be doing that finally.
very good.
I worked more on cleaning up scenes because I forgot all about the 30-hour write-a-thon that's happening this weekend. Author Anne Sophie and Celeste are doing, and I think if I can clean up what I have today, I can catch up this weekend. So
Oh, that'll be good.
I hit about 560 for the sprint, which actually just put me at 20,000 words for the project. So I'm actually was like, wait, how did I get ahead? I was behind like 3 days ago, but I've just been trying to like catch up. So so far, once again, no direction, but really just vibing with it. And this scene that I was writing was like a dinner scene, and I can tell that I'm hungry because I was just like writing just like food and like trying to be like as detailed as possible. I'm like, okay, now I need to definitely go eat food.
I feel that. I mostly, well, I went and took Loki to my husband so that they could hang out because he was just wanting to be loud. And then I started working on another one of my characters. Yeah, I'm just doing some quick art of my characters, and then I want to throw them into one of the AI things to see what the AI does to it. If I put in some keywords with it to see what the AI thinks of my artwork and what they would do with it to see if I can get some more inspiration. And I'm also working on becoming more consistent because I have not been trained to do art, and you'll notice people who are trained can be very consistent with their characters so that they look the same as they change them up for different things, and I am not. But the more I work on a single character, the more I can be consistent where I know, okay, I can draw them to look, if I move their position, they still look like them. Right now, I don't feel like that's always the case. I'm like, ooh, that went way into left field. Now it looks like a total different thing. So it's little things that when you're not trained in art that you have to work on, because I'm very much a freestyle artist. Like I see it in my head and I just want to put it down. So I'm still learning, but it's fun. It's fun. Esther was way ahead of us. She was ready for this last sprint. And I too, I love a research rabbit hole. Like for me, it's like not even distraction. It's just like what has to happen. So that's what I worked on. It's okay. You're not, I'm sure you're not the only one on the Pacific Coast, but it is quite early for you guys still. And Heather was saying hello. And that was my day yesterday. All of a sudden it was 4 p.m. Yes, I do that all the time. It is so easy to be like hours have passed and it's like, oh my. But at least I think I've learned a lot of things about stuff I may never use in a story, but it was fun. Have to leave for a meeting. All right. Bye, Joanne. I hope that your meeting goes well.
Do you mind if I put this up? Because today's the last day.
Oh, yes, yes.
There are, can I do math? 4 hours and 43 minutes left for the donations to be quadrupled. So yes. $1 is always welcome, but it's especially welcome, until 6 p.m. Eastern today. So don't feel like, oh my God, I can't donate 5, I can't donate 10, I can't donate 20. $1 goes 400% farther than normal. So, yeah.
Yes. So please hop on over there and make a donation. It is most appreciated. It's always appreciated, like Zara said, always appreciated, but especially now when you can really stretch that dollar.
Yes, exactly.
And then Shannon wanted everybody to know that they are having another sign up for the Secret Santa for AuthorTube. So if you want to do that, please do. Yeah. We had yucky weather this morning for the parade. Like, well, it depends on what moment of the parade. It was sunny, then it got wet, and then it was sunny. Like, I felt so bad. My neighbor was raking their yard, and it just started raining. Some more leaves fell.
Oh no.
It's the weather because that storm is coming up and passing by us. So it's just been like, it's been one of those days. It's like it's beautiful 1 minute, but you have to like catch it while it's beautiful, and then it's yuck. Do you guys think that we have time for one more sprint? Does anybody have time for a short sprint?
I have time for another
I have
full
time.
sprint.
Everybody's like, short sprint? What is the short sprint? No, let's keep going.
It's like I just need time but I got the time.
All right, we'll do one more full sprint then. 530 words for Eva. That's fantastic. 10 pages of editing done. That's great. 429 words in the research rabbit hole. Yes. Finally found and retrieved old blog site. So I believe that will be coming so nice. Zara's running a business is huge. You are doing great. I totally agree. Lindsay is also streaming tomorrow. Lindsay is streaming like, is it 24 hours or 12 hours? Lindsay's streaming for a long time tomorrow. Also, go ahead and follow Lindsay so we can get Lindsay's followers up. Also, my friend Tiffany was in the stream earlier. If you're not following Tiffany, please do. Tiffany is one of the ones, TL Rust Lifestyles. They lost their channel to by using the TikTok timers, and the copyright strikes got Tiffany. So if we could get Tiffany's channel back up to 100 at least. Their birthday is Sunday. So after we do scripting the book, she will be having a birthday stream. So if we could especially get her channel back up to 100 for her birthday, that would be amazing. So if you're not following TL Rust Lifestyles, please do. And if you click on any of my videos, any of my NaNoWriMo videos or the upcoming scripting the book, they're linked on there, so you can find them that way.
She has really good quality content on there too. That's very informative.
Yes, she does Scrivener, and she also does Notion. And she lost all those videos, which is such a bummer, but she's been doing some lives and stuff. I think she's going to do some more after Nano. They're really awesome. So yeah, just if you can't find her channel under TL Rust Lifestyles, just click on any of my other videos and she's in the description, I am sure. Oh my gosh, there's a cold. Hope you're enjoying the cold. I mean, I didn't get much work done. I got delivery and had to go. You know what? You got things done. All right. Yes. So next sprint, Elizabeth, next sprint, we get to get some work done on writing maybe, but all productivity is good because if it's things that you need to get done, you need to get it done, you know? So we're going to count all those things as good. 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That is cold. That would be cold for us. Cold. Like we'd be like freaking out.
I get that one day a year.
Oh yeah, you're in Florida, so that would be like that is your winter day.
Although I spoke way too soon about the sunny weather. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's a little dark now where I'm at because it just started storming again. I'm like, what? It was literally
what is going on?
So gorgeous out, and now it's raining.
Yeah,
I'm blaming you, Kelly. I think you brought this on.
Yeah.
40 degrees is like a nice spring day, okay?
What? No.
Okay, I wouldn't say 40 degrees. I wouldn't go that far, Kelly. But like,
well, if there's no snow on the ground,
nice, crisp, like fall to winter day.
Listen, whenever you're coming out of a high of winter and it's like end of March, beginning of April, and it's 40 degrees. It's like the first 40-degree day, and that snow's like melting or gone, and all you got is mud. It's a good time because yes, it's all brown outside, but at least the snow's gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's cold here.
We're going the opposite direction usually, where it's like, oh, it was just 80 degrees like 2 days ago. How the heck is it 40?
See, I think like 60s and 50s is like a nice crisp day for like autumn or something. My ideal weather is like 60s to 70s. Anything above 70, I cannot.
It's bad that I agree to that. I just suffer in the heat and humidity year round.
In the swamplands.
In my swamplands.
Yeah.
I avoid the sun. That's why I'm pale.
Yeah, like I feel like I don't know where I could go outside of North Carolina because I'm like, any further north it's too cold. Any further south, my husband's like, I'm melting. My husband's so hot. So I'm like, I think we're stuck here. We have to stay in North Carolina.
I'm happiest like 50 to 75, but I can go as low as like 40 without being like, this is miserable. But once I'm in like the 30s, I'm like, I know I live in the Northeast, so like I know what to expect, but I'm not happy. And then if it gets like, once it starts inching towards 80 and up, I'm like, I can't handle this heat because like I'd rather the cold than the heat because you can put on as many layers as you want.
You can't peel off your skin.
At some point, you're out of layers to shed.
Yeah, that's what my husband says. When we're talking about our destination, like where would we retire? I'm like, I feel like we have to stay here because we, as much as we love like Florida and we'd like to be in like the Keys and stuff, my husband's like, the air conditioner has to be like on point, and he's basically melting. And he's like, remember, I can only take off so many articles of clothing. And I'm like, this is true.
It's so true.
But he's like, but Alaska. And I'm like, as beautiful as Alaska is, I'm going to freeze. And I'm going to be just like the person who stays inside by the fireplace all the time. That would be me. That would be my life in Alaska.
I wanted to go to Alaska at one point, and Logan was like, no, it's too cold. So then we settled on, a still New England state. And I was like, it's fine. I can still see the Northern Lights.
Yeah. I mean, I still want to go.
I mean, definitely
go for a week in the summer.
Right.
I just can't do humidity. That's what gets me. Like if it's 80 degrees, no humidity, that's fine. But Ohio can get really humid in the summer. And I can't. I come from like people that were in like the Alpine Celtic region and Ireland and Scotland. So I need like cooler climates genetically.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure my husband is right there with you. The coldest, like magic. I vote Colorado. I don't know if I can handle it. Again, that person, the views are beautiful. I need a great big window where I can see all of the beautiful things going on outside, but I will literally be stuck next to the fireplace with my cup of hot chocolate and my blanket and be like, look at everybody having a great time out in the snow. Enjoy yourselves. Yes. I'm just smiling and waving from inside where it's warm. I can't. Yep.
Smiling and waving for my blanket fort. Here we are.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
That's exactly where my thoughts went, Zara.
It's hard not to.
It really is. All right. We're going to do one more sprint. So guys, make it a good one. We're going to use my friend Tiffany again. Her birthday is coming up. Sub to her channel. Let's get her over 100 for her birthday. That would be amazing. And if you haven't stopped by Inimitable Books on Ko-fi, please do that. Make your donations, and follow Lindsay because we're going to be having 12. Did she say 7 to 7? Woo, all day. Also, Caitlin Ash, if before, during, or after that, like let's stream hop tomorrow. I think it's going to be a good stream hopping day. All right, so lots of streams going on. Make friends, sub to people, and let's get started on our 25-minute sprint. Happy sprinting, everybody, and I'll see you guys in a few. I'm going to change that banner too, don't worry. All right, welcome back, everybody. How did you do on that last sprint? Oh, that was a big yawn, Kelly.
I'm tired. Yeah,
Oh,
young
I hope it made you got things done at least.
I mean, yeah, I got into chapter 2 with tweaking scenes, and I cleaned poop off of the couch because that's how potty training's going right now. She like
Yeah.
literally looked at me so defeated and was like, "Diaper, mommy, diaper," and I was like, "Okay, I'm not going to argue with you. You've done great all week. We'll do a diaper today."
Yeah, sometimes you just have those days. How did everybody else feel? Oh my gosh.
I ate some lunch. Oh, sorry, Sarah.
No, you go. You go.
I was like, we're wild styling this one. I did eat some lunch. So that was what I did for like a good majority of the sprint. But you know, when dumplings will call, I answer.
I finally got around to editing Kelly's book. So that's fun. I was maybe like, where did I leave off 2 days ago? I was about a third of the way through, and now I'm like 2/3 of the way through the 19th chapter out of 32. So, I mean, I was making good progress, and then just the last 2 days, I was like, oh, I have to do business stuff. It's not just about the books.
Yeah. I pretty much finished this one. So she's done. I'm going to find other things to do now. Yeah, I need to get back to writing. But this was fun. It was good. It was getting that part out. But I do have more writing to do. But it's always fun to work on my characters. So that was a good lunch break for me. Let's see. Eva said, I'm stoked that this edit is adding to the short story. Okay, good. Hit 12K, drafted just under 9, but I'm over 10 now and only halfway through the edit. You're doing good, Eva. You're getting there. That's fantastic. Elizabeth got 366 and now off to get coffee. This was awesome. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. I'm glad that I was able to get the whole picture done. That was fantastic. Like, these lunch breaks are good. 8:55 and got back to the point in the story. Nice. Where rewrites are less necessary. Good. Should be able to finish. All right. Woohoo. Yeah, I don't know who's streaming next, but if someone has the link for Devin and Kat's spreadsheet, go ahead and drop it. I don't know if I put it in the thing. I need to go ahead and add it, but I don't have the tiny URL, so I need to get the tiny URL for that. But they do have a spreadsheet that's going to let you know all of the streams that are going on this weekend. Finally finished the last bit of tidying for book 2. Yay! Awesome, Rachel. You are unstoppable. This is fantastic. And people are just saying how fabulous. Yes, totally agree. I think I removed myself with Coco after talking about it. I now want it. Do it. Get it. You deserve it. Let's take care of ourselves. Like, part of doing Nano, we have to remember the self-care part. So if you want cocoa, get that cocoa. Almost done with my eval for the box set. Nice EPUB file now. Get it done. You got this, Shannon. Cocoa buddies. Yes.
I would like to throw a question out there that I think is a valid question, because that's where I'm at in my own journey. Is when is self-care actually self-care, and when is it just procrastination? Because you've been doing the self-care so long, telling yourself it's self-care, but what you're doing is procrastination. I had to check myself this morning on that.
But how do you feel? It stops being self-care when you realize, oh my gosh, I'm not getting the thing that I need to get done, and that makes you feel bad. If it's making you feel bad, then we've gone like in the wrong direction.
Since October, okay?
Too much self-care is also a danger.
Yeah, I've been in dangerous waters, friends. Okay, there are gators in these waters, and I'm in Appalachia. northern Appalachia where no gators are. So we're in dangerous territory.
Instead, you decided to write about an alligator.
Who is lovely, by
All right, and we got the links popped in, the big one and the tiny one for everybody. So go ahead. Stream hopped and worked in Canva for a bit. Canva is also fun. Canva is another thing where you can get stuck in a Canva rabbit hole, because then you're like, oh, I finished this thing. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, let me go ahead and work on this cool thing. And then the next, and then the next. And it's like, oh, but the good thing about the Canva rabbit hole is that usually you're getting things done that you'll need eventually. So it's like, I have thumbnails ready for the next 3 months. That's great.
Not if you're me. I was working on something completely not related to YouTube this morning in Canva.
Oh, no.
Just because I was like, yeah, go ahead.
I was like, Canva just brings out my hyperfixation. Like, I love it, but I will spend like 20 minutes just moving the same word around to see where it looks nicest, and then changing the font like 6 times. So that is my struggle as well.
It's like, do I put the title here, or does it look better here? And then let's try about 3 or 4 different fonts. Only going to go back to the font that you had originally, because that's the one that worked. But yeah,
I'll do thumbnails like for way in advance, like the templates. But now that I've made all the templates, like I don't really go to Canva and like mess around anymore. But a few days ago, Kelly and I were video chatting just to work or whatever. And she was like, so I didn't write in my Nano project, but I did this cool thing. And I was like, I mean, I like it. This isn't me going to be like, you should have been working on your book right now. And so
what I needed.
You were hoping I would tell you that. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Your thing is too cool for me to be mad that you made it.
Be like, crack the whip on me, please. Also, another cool thing I made in Canva was some German folk art. Although,
that's cool.
German American folk art. I'm very excited about it.
So fun. Yeah, I made a just a book cover for my project for like the Nano website, because it's like I didn't like the little one that they put, and like I'm not a cover artist, but you know, I want something that looks fun, and yeah, I hyperfixated on that thing for like an hour instead of writing. I'm like, okay, this wasn't the best use of my time, but now it looks pretty and I like it.
Yes, that's what matters.
Exactly.
Oh. I just freed the demon from my closet. What is
I keep muting myself and unmuting myself. Eva's dropping some words of wisdom, so that's really cool. Yes. So we need guilt-free rest and relaxation.
Oh, no, seriously. That's been like my therapy homework for the past month, where my therapist was like, you've told me about Nano. You need to start working on this before it becomes November. Or like you're gonna burn out.
So true. Yeah,
like,
I'm
like
myself
and get ahead of the game, and then once you just actually like hit it, then you can just like coast for the rest of November. In an ideal way.
Well, we have been here for 2 hours. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Let's go backwards around, starting with Laura. Let everybody know where they can find you and where you'll be at next. And so we can wrap up this lunch.
Well, thanks so much for having me, Nia. I will next be appearing on Sunday stream with the lovely Zara over here. And I think you might be on it as well.
Nia's also on it.
I'll get to hang out again. I'm super excited. But yeah, everyone can find me. I think Zara's been telling me for like 2 years now to make a YouTube channel. I'll get around to it. But right now I'm on Instagram. I'm also on my website, newbeachnovelist.com, which has lots of fun writer content, as well as a newsletter that you can subscribe to, get a free novella ebook, and all that fun stuff. So yeah, check me out, New Beach Novelist, on all the things.
And you're linked below, so everybody can just click on those and give you a follow.
Thank you.
Kelly.
Hello. Yes, and I would like to say thank you for having me, because I was not sure if I was going to be able to make it with all the crazy potty training stuff happening right now. So I'm happy I was. And I am Kelli Write. I am cameras over here. I am a genre hopping writer, trier of hobbies, debuting author fall of 2023, And I am one half of the Writish podcast. Check out our backlog. It's lovely, and I'm biased, and I don't care. And you can find me at author Kelli Write on most things. I am mostly absent on Twitter, and even more so since, I'm not going to say, I'm not going to say names and how I actually feel about it. But like, since that happened, I'm even more so not on it. But you can find me on Instagram, as I'm mostly on there. And I believe that's all.
I was finding the ebook cover for the book that I don't have physically. So my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the self-published author of 7 books, a young adult paranormal romance trilogy, a new adult sci-fi romance trilogy, and a young adult dystopian romance. All these are available in ebook on most platforms, I believe. I did it through Draft to Digital, so it should have hit all of them. And in paperback on Amazon, and signed paperbacks through my Ko-fi page, ko-fi.com/Zara. I'm the other half of the Writish podcast. So that's fun. And last but not least, I am the founder of Inimitable Books, LLC, a small publishing company dedicated to uplifting marginalized voices without pigeonholing authors into writing about their trauma. Currently closed to queries, because I really did not expect the response that I got. And being a small startup limits how many books I can publish, because it all costs money. But if you would like to help publish books, donating here for a little less than for the next 4 hours, every donation will be quadrupled thanks to the generosity of 3 anonymous donors who will match everything. So please consider going to ko-fi.com/Inimitable Books, LLC. There's a dash between co and fee. But yeah, that's me.
All right. Yes. Remember, right now, that dollar is going to go even further. So help us start out a publishing company who's trying to do really great things. It's going to be awesome. And I'm Nia, the Vixen of Fiction. You are here on my channel. Thank you guys for coming. I'm linked all over the place if you want to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, and Loki shorts will be coming out tomorrow, so look forward to that. He's so fun. He's so fun. I think we're gonna do another car ride with Loki because they're just so cute. And yeah, that's me. I will be back on Sunday at 2 p.m. for scripting the book, but before that I will be with Zara writing in the morning, talking about Little Women in the afternoon, and then in the evening I'll be hanging out with my friend Tiffany for her birthday stream, so give her a follow so we can get her channel back up. So thank you guys so much for coming. I'm going to find my things so that we can all say bye without having to wait for forever. All right, bye guys.